So, what is your process for the different themes? How has Adam been feeding you information, and how have you taken that information and turned it into this incredible music that we're hearing?
I mean, you know what it is when you're a composer for games, you get accustomed to the various stages of development, and you kind of needing to be able to work with what you got, right? So I've joined projects where the game is essentially done, where it's like almost like what you'd find in film, where it's like the product is there. Now we're kind of throwing audio on at the end, and we're just gonna that's gonna be the final step. Very common in film. Whereas something like this, where it's literally from like day one, essentially, where we're kind of putting our heads together, it is basically just concept. So he'll say, for example, we need music for this home island. We need something that feels cozy, homey, and he'll give me a bit of the synopsis of the story and where it is in the story and what characters are going to be introduced and that kind of thing. And that gives me the cue of, okay, well, number one, when you play video games your whole life, immediately when you think of an RPG home island, like certain sounds come to mind. It's like, all right, we want strings. We want like a nice French horn in there. Like certain things just happen. And then at that point, it is just, here's a sample. Like I'll write, I don't know, maybe 30 seconds of music. And say, what do you think about this so far? This way I'm not pumping out like a full 2-minute thing, 2.5-minute thing. And then he says, start over, which is, unfortunately, that has happened over the past 10 years. That's happened to me. And it's not, so I've learned, here's the bit by bit by bit, just to ensure that it's kind of on the right track and it's meeting his vision and their vision. And, so that's kind of the process. It's just like, here's the concept, here's what it's going to look like, some concept art. Anything that's visual is really helpful. So if there's gameplay or if there's even just some type of concept art in general, that is super, super helpful for me.